I gotta do this, just this one thing, and then I'm out. I owe Dave.
You don't know him shit! You think you do, Charlie? That's the problem with you. That's why nobody like you gets out, no matter what they say.
Oscar winner Al Pacino, in shades of his hit thriller Scarface, once again plays a drug dealer trying to avoid a violent end in Carlito's Way.
Our first movie is Carlito's Way, and this is another hard-boiled, colorful look at the criminal way of life by director Brian De Palma and actor Al Pacino, who collaborated on the unforgettable Scarface 10 years ago. This time, Pacino plays Carlito Briganti, a big man in New York drug circles, until he goes to prison and loses touch with the street. Freed after 5 years of a 30-year term, Carlito plays his hearing like an acceptance speech at an award ceremony.
Completely rehabilitated, reinvigorated, reassimilated, and finally going to be relocated. And I want to thank a lot of people for that.
When he comes out again, he wants to go straight. He keeps his nose clean while becoming a partner in a nightclub, hoping to make enough money to move to the Bahamas and open a legitimate business.
Charlie, please, you can't do this. Benny Blanco spends a lot of money here.
Oh, he's a nickel bagger. Come on.
What happened to you? What are you acting like this for? It doesn't make sense you should hate this guy, because this guy is you 20 years ago.
Never me. Never me.
Carlito's lawyer in the film is played in a brilliant performance by Sean Penn, who is almost unrecognizable here as a man who has crossed over the line from the law into crime.
I'm in an impossible fucking situation here. Once I get Tony on shore, there's a distinct possibility that he and his Goomba son have got some plans for me.
This is Sean Penn's first movie role in 3 years, and another reminder of how good an actor he really is. The movie also co-stars Penelope Ann Miller as Carlito's girlfriend, who never quite understands all of the trouble he's in.
Are you gonna bust the chain?
Ooh.
Chase me around the apartment. Get me naked.
In his movie The Untouchables, De Palma staged a shootout in Chicago's Union Station. This time, it's the turn of New York's Grand Central Station as mobsters chase Carlito looking for revenge. Carlito's Way is a big, smart, energetic film that seems to know a lot about the world of New York professional criminals. The film is narrated by Pacino as Carlito, and he tells us what he's thinking as he negotiates his way through the minefields of enemies and former friends. His attempt to go straight has a counterpoint in Sean Penn's lawyer, who gets mired in cocaine and double-crosses himself into a lot of trouble. Pacino gives an interesting performance, aggressive but also thoughtful and a little sad. Now, there are times when his accent owes more to his character in Sin of a Woman than to a Puerto Rican gangster, but you know, that didn't bother me, and I really got absorbed in this movie.
I only got absorbed at the end in the chase in Grand Central Station, which is very well done, and it's something that Brian De Palma knows how to do very, very well. But before that, I must say, I had the same kind of objections I had to Scarface, which was that it was about a character that I really wasn't interested in because of the movie makes his behavior heroic in a way that I didn't think it deserved.
It wasn't heroic, Gene. He's just a guy who used to be a criminal and now he doesn't want to be a criminal anymore, and it shows how difficult that is for him because all of his connections are with the wrong people.
I'm talking about the look and style of the film.
Terrific look, great style.
I'm talking about the way that it tends to romance the scuzzy behavior in the beginning, in the courtroom scene at the beginning, in early violent action in the bar. I have another problem with the relationship with the girlfriend, a real hackneyed character of the woman who wants to be a dancer on Broadway but has to work in a strip.
Now, what about Sean Penn?
Well, I will tell you this.
What?
His performance is good because I did not recognize him.
No.
I didn't recognize him at all.
And he's very convincing.
But But the character, again, I thought was way
The
over the
character
top.
was right on the mark.
Way over the top.
Right on the mark.
Way over the top. I didn't believe it for a second that the lawyer would be that ridiculous.
I don't know
it
what
was
it is
laughable.
about. There's something combination of De Palma and Pacino that just turns you off. I don't know what it is.
Actually, it's more De Palma than it is Pacino when they're working in these two films. I've liked other work by both of them a lot of the time.
Help me! Help me!
No! You tell me how it feels! With the fucking eels and the fucking crabs coming out of your fucking eyes!
What the fuck you doing? No!
Now drown, you kitty bastard!
Get the fuck off!
Come on, help me get Frankie!
You killed us, Dave. You killed us.